So, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. Today guys, we're working on that blue Focus that I got. The one with the funny noise coming from the inside. I think that is now sorted because of the amount of comments that I was getting. So, really appreciate it guys. I think I've solved that. But yeah, I want to start stripping off the front, get that, get behind the bumper. Let's have a look at if there's any more damage behind there. Just really get it all stripped down. I have got a wing to put on, but it's a different colour, so I'll have to paint the inside first and the edges, and then we can fit it, and then the paint shop can go straight over the top of it and sort it out. But yeah, that's a bit later. For now, let's spin you around. Let's get into it and start stripping this Focus down at the front end. So yeah, I'll get her in. And yeah, let's go for it. Before we do guys, it is Friday morning, so there's some severe weather warnings all across the UK. Different areas have got different warnings and stuff, so wherever you are in the UK, just stay safe guys. Hopefully no damage to people's property and stuff like that, and we'll get through this storm, which is quite a rare thing coming up in the UK at the minute, storms. But anyway, we have to deal with it. Mother Nature. Let me spin you around, guys. Let's get into it. Stay safe. I'll see you in a bit. Right, guys. So, yeah, this is the Focus we've been working on today. Picked this up the other day, didn't we? But we've been working on the KA, getting that up to scratch and getting that done. But now that's there and done, we can move on to this. So, yeah, I want to get behind all this, get behind the bumper, start stripping this down. I think the headlights moved a little bit, so I just want to make sure. Yeah, you can see the headlight's been pushed at the forward, it's been pushed in there, but it could be because of the bumper. So I just want to strip it all down. Let's have a look behind the bumper, see if there's any more damage we need to replace or sort out. And yeah, I've got to change the wing. It's all busted up. I've got another one, but it's in white. I'll show you that in a second, and we'll start, getting that off and sorting that out. But before I get into that, I just want to show you that noise. I'll tell you what, you lot were bang on with that noise. Like I honestly thought it was something behind the dash, like something to do with the heating matrix or something to do with that's gone wrong, or something that's the gears have gone. Just something starts going through your mind. Do you know what I mean? But because of obviously you're watching me as well, you're seeing what I'm doing. You guys have another perspective on things with what I'm seeing. Do you see what I'm saying? So it helps me a lot because yeah, but yeah, as you can see, no noise, complete silence. And that was only because I put Michael Bolton in the CD player. And Michael Bolton seems to have sorted it out. So, but let me try it with the CD out now. See if he'll do it. There you go, see? Isn't that weird? There's no other CD in there, but I think Michael Bolton's going to have to live in there for now to get rid of that noise. We won't put him on because I don't really like Michael Bolton, being honest with you. Only at Christmas. So let's not have him on. So there we go. At least we've sorted the noise out. At least we've done that. So that's really good news. Good. Right. So that's that done, guys. I really appreciate all the comments I was getting. So at least we've sorted that noise out. Let's move on to the front. I want to sort of get this wing off and get behind there, open the bonnet. I'll get you set up. Let's get cracking. Get the wheel off. Obviously, I want to do a service. I want to check the brakes, make sure they're good, pads, discs. I want to do all my usual stuff. So, let me set you up, guys. Let's get cracking. Let's do this. Right, so that's the bumper off, guys. So we can see behind any sort of damage, check all the plastics, just have a look, see what's going on. And I'll be honest with you, I can't find nothing. Like, absolutely nothing has been in hit on this part. Behind the wing, that could be a different story. So we need to, in a minute, continue, get that wing off and have a look. But for now, behind this bumper, this is where the impact was. Obviously, we're on this side of the thing. The other side, you know, suppose it wasn't touched, but I've always got to check to make sure. You know, you've always got to have a look whilst the bumper's off. It's worth just going over it and just making sure. I've had this before. I think the grey Polo. Do you remember the grey Polo I had? That was an absolute nightmare. The front weren't sort of part of the accident, but the back, it was the back that was damaged. But as soon as I took the front bumper off on the Polo, the crash bar was bent in and there was all damage and all that sort of stuff. So you never know where the damage is hiding. You just need to check. So that's what I'm doing. But it looks pretty decent. I'm, you know, quite confident that nothing's been hit. Chassis leg not been touched, dented. The crash bar, the actual front crash bar has not been touched. It's sort of like, you know, it's all dusty. There's no dents. Which is, you know, it's a good sign. The only thing that I can see here is that bottle's leaking there on top, but I don't know if that's because of it being, you know, of age, or there is an actual leak on that. Don't know if that's standard for this kind of car, but I will investigate that and have a look at that, just to see what the level is like. Actually, let's have a quick look now. So I think the marking is here, and we need to get a torch and put it on the back like that. So if you, with these bottles, like even with the water bottle, any of those kind of bottles, if you put a light on the back of the bottle and look at it like this, it gives you a better indication of the level, and you can see that really that's definitely at a minimum. So we'll have to clean it up and top that up, that level. So yeah, but it's just a little bit dirty. I don't know why that's like that, but it might be because of the the actual the top lid might be off loose or something, and it's just a little bit come up a little bit, and you know, I don't know. We'll have a look at that. Maybe it's the seal that's holding the cap down. Who knows? But we will find out, guys. Don't worry. You know me. I won't leave anything. But I want to now get into this wing. Let's get this off. Let's find out if there's any damage behind this wing. I was worried about this water bottle. And, you know, because obviously as soon as you push that or get close to that, it breaks it and smashes the bottle. So it might be that we need a new bottle. But let's get into that as well. I will definitely be checking all this, guys, you know me, and making sure that it is all good. Brake pads are okay. Discs are good. Slight lip round, but they just need a good clean and a good sort out. But it's the pads that really 50-50 on it. Don't get me wrong. There is some pad left on the actual pads themselves. But yeah, I don't know in a minute. It may be a case for changing those. Clean up all the discs, making sure they're flat and there's no problems there. They seem, you know, nice and flat. And we'll just change the pads. But obviously you've got better access now for all the other servicing part. We've got the belt, we've got the timing belt up there, we've got to sort out and replace. So yeah, like I said to you before, this has got to have a major service because of, you know, just because of the mileage, 107,000. Let's get it done. Peace of mind for the new owner. He's never going to have a problem with it again. And yeah, that's what I do. So anyway, that's enough waffling. I've told you all about it. Let's crack on. Let's get this wing off and let's find out if there's any more damage behind that. Fingers crossed, we should be okay. So let's do this. Right, so okie dokie, there we go, guys. That's the wing off. And I'm looking and I can't see no damage. So yeah, it's really, really good. Really, really good news. No plastics broke, damaged, twisted, broke, nothing. There's probably a little bit of a little push on that little bracket there. A little bit of a tweak there. But all that's all okay. So if that's all I can find, you can't even hardly see it. I'll pull it back anyway, just so that it lines up. But yeah, I'm super happy with the way this is. Can you hear that wind? It's getting worse and worse, I think. It sounds like the roof's going to come off. Yeah, this storm. Yeah, it's really bad, guys. Stay safe. Watch out for falling trees and branches and twigs and all sorts, like just flying all over the place at the minute. So yeah, I hope everyone's staying safe wherever you are in the country. If you can, just stay at home, but I like to crack on, me. Yeah, because, you know, I'm over here and yes, I'm safe. As long as this roof stays up, I'm safe. Yeah, anyway. So that's the wing off. We've got no damage behind, so that's fantastic news. I'm going to have a real clean up of this. Don't know why, because you'll never see it again, but this is a bit anal I am. I just want to, I think I like things to be clean before I put things back. So I will have a clean up. It just looks a bit neater and tidier. Do you know what I mean? I love working in a tidy, neat place. So it's the absolute worst. If I, you know, like I just sweep up a little pole there, if there's a little bit of rubbish, I have to sweep it away. It's just the way I am. Christ, that wind just picks up every now and then. God. But yeah, I'll carry on. I want to give it a clean up. I'm not going to bother putting the wing on yet, because, well, I thought because it's all been stripped down like this, and also I had to take the scuttle panel off the front, on the front ear that connects to the windscreen. I had to take that off to get to the bolt that was hiding there, right at the top of the windscreen. So yeah, it was a bit of a pain. But yeah, I took that scuttle panel off, so it gives us really good access now to behind here, which is where we need to get to for the for doing the timing belt. Get all the, you know, it's just easier. It's a lot better access, like I said. So I'm just going to leave it open, and then I'm just going to start stripping stuff down, like take the water bottle off, get the coolant out, just start stripping the bits and pieces down that I need to get to those belts, and then we'll have a look at sort of locking up the. Yeah, I'll have to lock the cams up as well. I think hopefully there's a locking pin up here on this one. I ain't got to take off the actual cam cover. I can just lock it on the top sprocket there that connects to the cam, like I did on the other 1.6 diesel. But this is slightly different to the other diesel, so I'll have to look into that. But we'll get into that soon, guys. Don't worry. Start stripping it down. And we'll go from there. So start getting the belts off. Auxiliary belts got to come off, and you know, all the bits and pieces. So obviously going to drop the oil change, oil filter, air filter, fuel filter as well. I've never done one of these ones before, so I've got to look into that to make sure it's just the same. But yeah, I'll disconnect the battery, just get the battery disconnected, just so that it's, you know, off the system, and carry on. So I'll set you up. Let's crack on. Right guys, I just want to cut in there quickly just to explain what I've done. A little bit of waffling and then I'll crack on, guys, don't worry. So, disconnected the battery, make sure that's all disconnected. Just like to do that. And I've started working on disconnected, this is the fuel pump, not the fuel pump, the fuel filter, sorry. It's because I'm rushing. So that's the fuel filter, that's ready, it's all been disconnected, it's ready just to go and change. Took the air box out so I could just check to make sure the turbo's spinning well, and it's really, really well. So it's really free, so that's good. I've drained the coolant out because we've started doing the timing belt side of it now. I've supported it with the jack and on a bit of wood underneath the sump there. And then just started to strip down the actual timing belt side of it. And you can see, what I've done here. So basically, I supported the engine, took the engine mount off and out, and the top cover, revealed the top cover, took that off, and then I've put this pin. You can see I've put the pin in there. There's only one, literally, there's only one hole on this cam pulley, and there's only one hole behind through it. So I'll see if I can get in there and show you. And it goes through there. Can you see that hole there, right through? So there's only one way. There's only one way you can lock this in place, and it's that one there. It's got to be big enough to take. That pin's got to be big enough to go through that and into the locking hole. So that was that. So once I've done that, I then come down here, took off the bottom bolt on this pulley, the crank bolt and pulley, sorry. Took those off whilst the pin was up there holding it, yeah? Took that bolt off, then took the cover off, and then let me see if I can show you. Grab a torch quickly. So, on this one here, you've got a hole just at the top there. I don't know if you can just see that. I'll do it through there, look. You see that hole? So, that hole there has got to line up with the hole behind it. And if it was, say that hole here was further around here, then it's not timed. But because it's in line at the top, and the top one is in line as well, that means that the engine is timed and lined up in the same position. So all I've got to do is put a pin in that top one there, on that one, and then it's all pinned up and lined where it should be. And then I can get the tensioner. You can see the tensioner down there. Take the tensioner, where is it? There. Take the tensioner off, undo it, take the tension off the belt, then I can release the belt and we can have a look at it. But looking at the belt, it's not that bad, but I do think it's original. The aux belt was original, Ford. So I think this is original timing belt as well. So, yeah, I have to stop every now and then because, I sort of, what happens is I get so into it, I kind of forgot to sort of, to let you know what's going on and stuff. So I just wanted to come in there and let you know how I'm getting on. I have got a box of bits, has been delivered. Got a fuel filter there, oil filter, we've got the air filter, we've got the timing belt kit, comes with a water pump. Timing belt kit comes with a water pump. So that's there. Got some brake pads because I weren't happy with them brake pads. And we've got a matching Dayco auxiliary belt. So I've got oil as it is, so I don't have to worry about oil. I've got that. Got the coolant as well, so I don't have to worry about those parts. So yeah, that is where we are, guys. I'm going to carry on. Let's see how far I can get today. I really want to get this belt off, tensioners off, water pump off and replaced, and then just keep going. Let's see how far I can get. So I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right guys, definitely moving along now. So, as you can see, the water pump there is now off, cleaned up, and ready to receive the new one. So, yeah, it's just going a bit quicker than I thought. Sometimes you have to sort of stop and go, am I doing it right? Because it just feels really natural and flowing now. Do you know what I mean? It's weird to say it, but I've done a few of these now, and I know exactly, you know, what process and what I'm doing to get it done. So yeah, now it's new water pump, so I'll put that in place, put the new pulley and tensioner on, and the belt can go on. But I want to show you the old belt that I've taken off, and it has, don't get me wrong, it has got sort of, you know, it is starting to go, not major, the lines ain't that bad, and I think I know the reason why that is. So if you can read that, it says Daco. So basically, that is an aftermarket timing belt. So this is not original. This has been done before, yeah. So, but yeah, we can tell that because it ain't that bad. It's not. It's starting to come through. You can see it coming through. It's not that bad, but for me, peace of mind, I know that ain't going to come back to me after I sell it, and I want the next owner to have as much use as they can out of it. So, and they will. Now they know that it's had a new timing belt, water pump, everything, the whole service. So, yeah, but I just wanted to show you that belt because it ain't original, which is surprising, really. But someone's done it, obviously. So, let me set you up, guys. Let's carry on. Let's get the water pump on, pulley, tensioner, belt, and then just a reverse, put it all back together. But let's see how far we get today. It's going really quick, to be honest with you. But let's just push on and let's see how far we get. So let's do this. Right, guys, progress. So, as you can see there, that is the new belt back on, in place, and all tensioned up. I've done a couple of these now, so yeah, you just put like a bit goes into that there, and then you've got a swingy arm on the left. You have to pull that round. There's an arrow pointing the right way. You have to turn it on the tensioner, and then yeah, you have to turn that. I think it's anti-clockwise. Yep, anti-clockwise, and then the little pin that's on the side. I think I've showed you before, but there's a little pin I can't really get my phone down there. Where's the old one? I'll show you on the old one. Here you go, look. So this is the old one. You've got this pin here. So you put a bit into that Allen key, and then you turn it in the right direction. There should be an arrow on this, which there is. You can see it at the top there. There's a little arrow here, and that's saying it's got to go this way. So you put an Allen key in there, turn it this way until that pops up in line with that. Sorry guys, I cut it short there. I had someone knocking at the door. So yeah, you just turn that round until that lines up with that, and then you hold that in place while you do the bolt up. Torque it down to the right setting. Can't remember what that bolt was now, but I torqued it up to the right setting. And yeah, that's it. It's all good to go. I've just got to get this one torqued up. This pulley torqued up to the right setting, that bolt there. And then it's just a reverse, basically. Put the cover back on, and then start just reverse it, put it all back together, and carry on. So the only trouble is I've run out of time. So I will not be doing that today. That'll be in the next episode, guys, on this Focus, where I'll put it all back together, put the wing on that I've got, sort the bumper out, and then just get it all ready, hopefully in the next episode on this car, ready for the paint shop. That's the plan. So yeah, but I've done absolute loads today, considering we're in a big storm. And the roof has been sort of flapping around and waving about and stuff. But yeah, there we go. That's it for today. I hope everyone has stayed safe in this storm, guys. And yeah, that should be it today. And then tomorrow it's all calming down again, and no more storms. But there we go. I am absolutely shattered. It's been a long day. I'm going to get this all wrapped up and uploaded for you guys to watch tonight. So yeah, you'll be watching this tonight on Friday night. So yeah, I'm starting to waffle a little bit proper, like I can't speak or nothing because I'm just so tired. So I'm going to leave it there. Guys, really appreciate the support. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Drop me a comment if you've got anything to say, and I'll see you on the next one, and have a great weekend.